Hey everyone, what's up? How are ya? Hope you're fine. My name is Anya, and it's time for some creepy videos again. Let's hope they're creepy. So, God, what's creeping me out the most tonight is the commotion outside all the time. I keep hearing things because it's been an extremely hot day. There's people sitting outside everywhere, dogs barking, cars honking, and I keep hearing weird noises in the background.
On August 13th of 2015, a group of friends were traveling by car in the dead of night when something pretty terrifying appeared on the road. The vehicle's dashcam captured not only this creepy encounter, but also the reaction of those inside the car. Although not much else is known about the video, the group's response is enough to let us know that what they'd seen has left them disturbed. This is what they saw.
Это что за призрак? Труба. Жесть.
А?
Жесть.
I saw nothing. Just some pixels. Let's go back and look at it again. I got it on dash cam, but no, we didn't really. Just some blur. So did they turn around then? I guess. Where? God.
On the side of the road, there appears to be a tall figure dressed in black. It stands completely still, looking straight at the vehicle as it passes by.
I thought that was the street light pole or trash can or something. I totally did not notice that.
Understandably, the men screamed upon seeing this eerie figure. But even more unsettling is that when the group had circled back to this exact spot, the figure was still there. Now, it's unclear if the guys were drinking that night, but if so, then this definitely sobered them up. Whether ghost or not, I think it's safe to assume that the next time they drive home at night, they'll be taking a different route.
Why? They turned around to look at it again.
The following video comes from Donna Ayers, who can't help but feel that something is haunting her. According to Donna, there have been strange happenings inside her home that neither she nor her family could explain. In 2009, Donna's brother had passed away due to unknown reasons. But ever since his death, Donna has been feeling very scared. Objects inside her house move by themselves, which seems to happen.
Wait, so they mentioned her brother had died to imply that it's him haunting her, but does that mean that did they have a very bad relationship? Why else would she be scared? I mean, if she loved him, she'd be happy he's back.
Whenever Donna is present, while some believe that her brother's ghost is responsible for the unusual activity, as it might be a sign of him reaching out to her, Donna believes that something else is inside her home.
Okay.
Something very malicious.
I should have waited for
One
him
night,
to explain.
while being
Sorry.
home alone, Donna sees the following and begins to record. This is what she captured.
Well, that could easily be done with a nylon thread. Or just a draft, some wind.
I'm just going to get a better view because this is amazing. I'm just going to turn the light up a bit as well. If that's you, please move it again.
It's swinging the whole
It's
time.
moving. Oh my god, that is moving. Oh, thank you.
She's scared of whatever is there. Yet she asks the thing to please move it again, and then she says thank you. That all doesn't really make sense to me. If there was something in my apartment creeping me out, I wouldn't talk to it. Or well, I would talk to it in the sense, please, could you leave? But not here, please do that. I want to record a video for YouTube.
Strangely, the chandelier moves on its own. It gently sways back and forth before the video comes to an end. Like with most occurrences seen by Donna, this one has left her spooked. But this wouldn't be the only occurrence caught on camera, as something way more creepy is captured. A few days after the previous incident, Donna's in her kitchen when out of nowhere, she notices one of her mugs moving on its own. She immediately begins to record and captures this.
Ew.
As you can see, just so you lot don't think I'm quizzing, I'm not going too close because I get launched at. But there's nothing under there. That's just a bracket from an old drawer that used to be there. There's nothing in the cupboard. It's just cutlery and stuff. Nothing under there apart from pots and pans. There's no magnets. That's just a switch. There's nothing there at all. Nothing out the ordinary, but yet keeps moving. Can you move it again, please?
String.
If you're here, move it.
Nylon thread. Stop motion. Okay.
Yeah.
Double exposure.
Sure,
Stop
right.
motion.
There's nothing.
Something. I didn't see it move.
It's just an old metal cup. Metal. Weird. Oh my
Ah.
gosh. The surface isn't wet or anything. It's all dry. So there's no reason for it to be moving.
If there was nothing below the counter that could have been moving the cup, then how was it doing this on its own? With all other occurrences Donna has seen,
Well, but it did move in the direction of as if the handle was being pulled, so I'm not convinced. Maybe somebody is standing, just because we can't see anything there when she holds it up. There could be somebody standing there with a little nylon thread. And, you know, I mean, ever since I did that nylon thready thing, I'm very convinced everything is done with nylon threads. If anyone can convince me it's not, okay, I'll change my mind, but up till then, nope, sorry.
she believes that something supernatural had done this. Although not sure what exactly had moved the cup, the same paranormal entity is thought to be responsible for the following incident. Unlike other incidents though, this one has got to be the creepiest. At the start of the video, Dawn is informing us of a strange incident involving her toy fish tank, which we can see in the footage. But while telling us what happened, something pretty creepy is captured. We can hear Donna's dog reacting to this odd occurrence as it happens.
Oh,
But yeah, that's
that kind of fish tank,
basically
okay.
the new tank.
I was expecting
Just
an
keep it
aquarium.
in the background, and then you can see whatever. But just strange feelings.
Well, it's
Almost like you can feel the dark entity that's here, and it's almost like a pressure around you. And the only thing you can do is record it so people see it, rather than just say it and no one see what's happening at the same time of what's going on.
what is going on? What wait, maybe I'm too hasty again.
So, yeah. I don't know if you can see it.
The only thing I can see is that thing is very overlighted. There's too much light. Is that what the ghost is, or the spirit is doing, making it so bright? Or is it just that she set up her camera in a way that it's so bright? Because I'm not getting it. What the problem is.
They're certainly acting a bit weird.
Because that's just, if I would say that if that's the thing, that's just the setting of the camera. Then I wanted to start recording earlier today when the sun was still out, and it's just impossible because, as you see, I have these two little windows up there, and that's the side the sun goes down. And even though I had covered those windows, there was still bits of light falling in around the covering, and it was so bright. No matter what I did with the setting of the camera, it was just too bright. And if I had sat here in front of it, my face would have been in complete shadows despite my lighting. It's not enough, because that is normal natural light, and it just picks up, it just is too strong, you know. The camera just picks it up too strong, and yeah, that's what I'm figuring there, that because it's water and reflection and everything, it's just there's just too much light. I don't think it's some weird entity doing it,
Right now.
if that is the problem.
And yet I don't.
Oh, come on. Okay, that's cool though. How does she do that? You know, if I was sitting here and I felt something tugging on my necklace, I've said that before somewhere, but you could hear me scream. No matter where in the world you are, you would hear me scream while I run the fuck out of here, instead of watching the recording. Oh, look, there's a ghost moving my necklace. I mean, she seems to be not that scared. Maybe she's used to it, or she's just a good actress.
No one here. Yeah, there's no one around me.
Well, she could still be using her feet,
I don't know if you guys are seeing that. It's bringing tears to my eyes.
but you can't see a reflection of any nylon thread, so
The chain's moving on the neck.
Mysteriously, her necklace appears to be tugged by something. It is at this point that she's seen enough to be brought to tears by this incident. Now, it's worth mentioning that Donna had played with a Ouija board prior to one of these incidents.
Why?
She believes that this might have worsened the activity in her home, but isn't sure if that's the case. Viewers beg to differ. But, as always, I'll let you be the judge as to whether or not something paranormal is happening. Are all of these events indicative of something supernatural? Or is something else going on here?
I would love to believe it's something supernatural, but I just can't convince myself. Although I have to admit, I don't know how she's doing that with the necklace, so maybe should I give her? Should I let it pass? I mean, I just realized I didn't say anything about the first video. I don't really know what that was. I'm figuring it was just somebody standing in the street looking very spooky. I don't know. Maybe she is working with some trick. Maybe it is a nylon string attached to her foot. Like I tried it, but I don't know. It looks as if something had pulled from the front.
Somewhere in Japan, there's an abandoned building that is believed to be haunted. About a year ago, two friends had paid a visit to this building. They check out the place and agreed that there's something very unsettling about it. However, the reason for visiting this building isn't just to explore the place, but rather for something else.
まあしょうがないよね、負けちゃったんだけど。いやーきついね。泊まりたくないね。寝床になりそう。
Fourth wall? We had that channel somewhere before.
寝るけど。まああとはなんか一人で寝てもらえば。じゃあまあそういうことで。俺はしゃべるから。頑張って。
As it turns out, one of the friends had lost the bet to the other, and so, for his punishment, the loser must spend the night inside this building all by himself.
That's a small sleeping
And just to make
bag.
sure that he doesn't cheat or avoid this punishment, a camera is placed inside the room he sleeps in to record him at all times. As the bet loser spends the night inside the building, the following is caught on camera.
God, I'd be so... That can be done so easily. Move the shoes. And have some weird shape float in there. So does he notice his shoes have been
Out
moved?
of nowhere, this person's shoes began to move on their own. It appears that something was messing around with them. As if that wasn't creepy enough, around the same time the man wakes up, a figure of some sort can be seen walking slowly against the wall before vanishing from sight. Viewers believe that something paranormal was caught. But of course, what do you think?
Nah.
Did something supernatural actually occur? Or is there a possible explanation for what happened that night?
Yeah, no, I'm
For
not
more
buying
information
into
on the
it.
story, you can check out the full
As
video
always.
on the YouTube channel Fourth Wall.
Nah. Fake, 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 fake.
The following photo was submitted by Shockwave74, who writes, "This was a photo taken years ago by a wife and husband. They moved into a new beautiful home. The wife then decided to take a photo of her husband in the living area, but when they saw the photo, they were left terrified and shocked. The following is the picture she took.
That just looks like a person with bit
If you look
elvish
close
ears.
enough, you can make out what appears to be a head in the background of this image. Now, although this might be an actual person, it's unknown if the married couple had any guests over during the time of this photo. But given their reaction upon seeing the figure, it's most likely that whoever, or whatever this is, was uninvited. Not much else is known about the photo, but I'll leave it to you to decide whether a ghost was captured or not. What exactly had the married couple caught in this image?
Maybe just a reflection.
If you
of
caught something
somebody
creepy
who's
on
there.
camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out
Plus,
and include in the next
If nobody knows if they had guests over or not, I don't really care much for their shocked reaction. Because, no.
compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. Facebook user Dayana Kari works at a bank in Calo, Peru. The bank in question isn't thought to be haunted, but after watching this video, which was sent to Dayana by a coworker at the bank, it might just be. The video starts off with said coworker who's recording a conversation that's being had with another employee, when all of a sudden, the convo is interrupted by something. This is what was caught.
Entro por el fondo. El fondo. ¿Es por donde hubo el incendio, cómo? Avenida Argentina. Oye, en la cámara. Oye, en la
Looks
cámara
like a
estaba
kid
pasando
ran
una niña
by.
corriendo.
Yeah, a little girl
Una
running.
niña que llora. Oye, te juro que en la cámara acaba de pasar ahorita corriendo una niña.
So she
Oye,
must
¿cómo
be
se
in the
está?
left somewhere.
Oye,
The
te
left,
juro que pasó ahorita una niña corriendo.
Okay,
Ahorita voy a
or
pasar el video.
not.
Now the bank was apparently closed during the time of this recording,
Double exposure.
which doesn't make any sense, as there shouldn't have been any customers inside, let alone a child. The employees in the video had been the only ones there, yet it seems that someone, or perhaps something else, was there with them.
So I'm just guessing again, the dude who's recording it, he had that planned out. And he just said there was a little girl. I mean, they can't prove it, they can't see it. And then later, Or maybe they were all in on it, because if he says, here, let me show you on the video, right, there's nothing they can see. But you could have had that planned out. No, God, I'm sorry. I don't know why I get these weird voice cracks so often lately.
There has yet to be more
Maybe I shouldn't
information
smoke
given
so
on this
much.
video, but until then,
Or
we'll
more.
have to base our judgment on the recording itself. As always, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, I always think everything's fake. But
Thanks for watching.
Maybe
and
once
I hope
in a
you
while.
enjoyed. Until next time.
the other one or another thing isn't, but it's just I can't wrap my head around it that nowadays, where everything can be faked and people will do anything for attention, even more than ever. I just can't believe any of it. Like, nah. I'd like to, but nah. Can't. Just can't. I'm always hoping, but so far, nope. Just because I don't know how to explain it doesn't mean there is no rational, logical explanation. I mean, I often act like a know-it-all, but I'm not. Unfortunately, I want to know everything there is to know in this world, but I think that my head really would explode one day. It's been really closed lately. I've been looking at so many things. Never mind, I'm getting off topic again. Yeah. It was entertaining though. And it really gave me... It did set my mind in motion, to think about, like, how did she do it with the necklace? That was intriguing. Although it could have been a really simple explanation. Oh well, never mind. Let me know what you think, okay? So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you were entertained as well. Have a great day or a great night, and see you in the next video. Bye!